Welcome to Supernatural Folklore Investigations.
Welcome to another edition of Supernatural Folklore Investigations. Today's date is February 27th of 2026 and the time is 3:01 a.m. They actually have, they started up actually about 20 minutes ago. I was waiting until I got a little bit more consistency of, seeing them. I want to say in total, I've probably already seen 6. But, as you can see, 20 days later, they're right there. So, last time I was on, or not on, sorry, I'm tired. I've been drinking coffee just to be able to stay up because this is the first morning in 20 days that I've been able to actually catch them. So here we are. So anyways, last recording, they were actually right in this spot. So really that just goes to show you within about a 2-week period how much they moved from, like I said, they were in this area and now they're showing up here. And there's another one right there. If the weather stays, or as long as the weather forecast stays the same, my next opportunity will be March 1st. So the beginning of the month. So fingers crossed. But yeah, if you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button. Definitely please make sure to drop a like. It's all greatly appreciated. Helps us make it out to other people. I still have been massively contemplating on going. There's actually a plane right out there. It's just my phone's not quite picking it up. I don't know if it's in line with the power line, but I did see a plane out there. But the thing is, too, from what I've obviously have learned over the course of a year, if we're catching any airplanes out that way, it is not it's not passenger, it's military. But yeah, we'll see how much of this we got through the trees there. Thankfully, no leaves yet, but hey, there's another one right there. But at least, thankfully, like I said, and there's another one that just popped up towards the top, sort of. You can kind of see it right now. It's almost towards the middle. But yeah, like I said, thankfully, we still don't have leaves yet. We're probably still going to get some more snow here. But yeah, seeing where they're appearing right there, eventually we should start catching stuff back where we caught them 20 days ago. So just keep patient. And like, seriously, I've been going through withdrawals after the last time I recorded these, the last upload from February 7th. I think it was about an hour and a half in, I had caught that triangular formation with the 3 orbs. And it's funny too that literally the day before, on February 6th, I actually saw a report from News Nation talking about a couple of released videos from military. Wasn't completely confirmed. Got another one, but it wasn't completely confirmed yet as to who the source was. But one of them, like, they show it going along, and then it, like, just up and stopped and shoots off going in the other direction. But the other one, which is just very odd, like, coincidental, that they showed one from back in 2012. I think it was the Persian Gulf. Don't quote me. There's two of them. There's that one there, and then there is another one higher up. It's coming actually straight down towards that one at the bottom. But the other one from 2012, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was Persian Gulf. Again, don't quote me. But I feel like that is, that is accurate. But literally, they showed 3 orbs in a triangular formation. Just only one slight difference between what I caught and what they caught. One of them actually slightly broke off from the other 2 and rejoined them. The ones that I caught did not do that. Like, straight up, they are definitely going into our lake soon, folks. Soon. Just hang with me on the weather. It's Wisconsin. It's bipolar. Could be winter one moment, spring and summer the next, right back to winter. It's the crappy part about this time of the year. But as soon as it's warm weather, I'm going to try to get into a spot that I'm pretty sure I will see a perfect shot of the center of the lake. That's the only place that they can be going, because again, if you've been here, for quite some time, you already know which direction the lake is. If you're new here, the lake is literally, it is in that direction, but the center of the lake, real fast, center of the lake is straight that way. If you're new here, the center of the lake is approximately 20 to 21 feet deep in the center. And that, like I said, is the only, from watching these things for over a year, started January 19th of last year, 2025. But observing these things as long as I have, and yes, they have adjusted. Yeah, that's a star. I was seeing something through the trees up near the tower, but it's, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a star. I'll find out in probably 20 minutes. So it should be a bit higher. But yeah, just, from, like I said, the observation of this, they're going out to the lake. Doesn't matter if it's to the east. We're slightly facing northeast right now. But they're making their way back to the north. This all, way back in the beginning, originated just slightly southeast, and that gradually dead east, and then eventually to this area here, slight northeast, but it will eventually, here's another one coming in. He's right down there towards the bottom. But yeah, eventually, later this year, they're going to be off to the north. And then, obviously, as we yeah, I mean, if they don't make contact before then, another one, they're going to gradually, eventually make their way back towards starting point, like they already did. We're already past. Well, actually, it's a thing. They didn't quite get back into full original point, but they were in the region. But regardless, they have not left this area. They are staying near the lake. It doesn't matter how many military planes have been around, even passenger planes. Like, yes, they kind of stall up on doing their thing when they're present. I have at least one time noticed that it felt like there was a lot of airplane traffic, which we only have like private. It's not a big airport here. Again, airport is off to the southwest, sort of, from me. It's like if you go a few blocks back behind me and you turn to your left and face south, you'd be looking towards the direction of the airport. But yeah, like I said, they seem to be sticking to this area. So if you've seen these orbs, these UAP orbs in your area, and if it's near a lake, I'm telling you, they are visiting there every single morning or every single night. Like, try to take note of what time it is, take note of the date, make sure to call those things out, always. Too, it just helps confirm when the recording was made. But I'm telling you, another one coming in. But I'm telling you, they keep coming back every single day. Every single day. But not when it's severely cloudy out. That is only one difference. There's one right there. It's like dead center. Come on, light up, baby. Light up, baby. Come on. He's being shy. But right there, you had one that was more off to the right, and we're already 13 minutes in. Now time is 3:14 a.m. and I am Central Time. If you needed to know, there's one right there. Just caught it. If it stays lit up, we should. Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. You see it's still there. Like that one, they get bright, and then you start to like just barely see them. It's because they were coming like down towards us, and then they go right out towards the lake. I've never seen them other than that that set of 3 from back on the 7th. That morning is the only time I have ever seen them lit up way up in the air and stayed lit up the entire time that they were going down. Like, I really wish, like, we were already in the warmer weather and I was already in the spot that I want to go to, because to like the area I want, or that I have planned to go to, doesn't open up till 4 a.m. And thankfully, about the time that occurred anyways, was about an hour and a half in. But now, too, we're getting close to time change again, so it's like, go figure, here 20 days later, I start seeing them around like 2:30, 2:40 in the morning. Not like, I think the last time I did it 20 days ago, I want to say it was probably about 3:15. It's about 3:15 when I first started seeing them. Another plane in the area. I don't know if it's gonna. Aha! There it is. There it is. You can just see a kind of slight flashing. There, yeah. There it is. Right there. Airplane. Like, sometimes those pilots, I know they're seeing them. But these things, they're definitely very sneaky. They're gonna wait until he's out so far, and then one's going to appear. Happens every time. Not just a quest. And see, last time too I did this, they really kept me on my toes. And yeah, what I saw through the trees off to the right near the tower was a star. Like I said, you just gotta kind of wait a bit and see if the thing actually starts moving, but like that, it takes like about 10-15 minutes for, you see the stars actually moving. Yep, see? Right there. Alright, just get this right area. But yeah, you can see him. Right there. Ooh, ooh. And there's one right down there. Just stay right there. And there's another one actually moving right through here. I could see that on the monitor. You gotta keep your eyes peeled, because I mean, that's the nice thing with like the mixture of dark and light from like the street light and stuff. It just it could, I think, I'm not a technician with cameras. All right, I'm learning. But with the pixelation, I really love it, because one, it proves this is legitimate. Right there, right in the middle. He's right there. He's very light. But yeah, with the pixelation going on, like I said, one, this is your clear indicator. This is real. It's not AI generated, and I do not believe in that bullshit. If you fake this stuff, you're a fucking asshole. Not pardoning my French, because that's facts. But yeah, with the pixelation that occurs, if I'm in the right spot, you can see them. Obviously, we can see at least a star right there. I don't know how much longer they're going to be in their spot. Because again, like I said, they had me on my toes last time. Because like I was filming Ooh. Ooh. 19? 20-minute marker? And if you ever hear me call that out, it's just for me to remember I need to go back and look at something because something just went streaking by. I saw that on my phone, not looking outward. So I definitely got to review that. Because I want to know, did I just catch a meteor? Or did I catch one of them shooting through? If you go into my post section and in my short section here on YouTube, there's a video where you'll see there's a video and there is a picture because I just took a screenshot of the spot of the video. But you'll see one of the orbs coming down towards the tower, and I shit you not, it looks like it shot something towards the tower. Because I was like watching it the whole time and everything. I did not see a meteor streaking through. I didn't even actually see it shooting it. I was reviewing the footage later on and just happened to be like, wait a minute, whoa, what did I just catch? And yeah, if like I have a video, I might have two videos in the shorts where it's just the regular spot or the regular video, full, regular speed, and then I turned around and did a few different speeds to show you, like, you could, like, it literally looked like it shot something out towards our tower. Where are you at? There it is. Here's another one right there, but you automatically faded. It's a problem too. There's already been like 4 planes in the area, and it's just like, son of a bitch. So every time the planes come around, it takes them a bit to get into their flow. But 2, this is a first time of no clouds, so it takes them a little bit to really start flowing. But 2 normal start time is actually like right about now anyways, like 3:24, close to the 3:30 marker. It could take just a little bit longer here, not too long. I mean, hopefully we will start getting some good stuff here, maybe like 10-15 minutes, and then probably for like the next half hour or so. There's one right there. Right there. You just see him go across the center. He's diagonally going down to the right. He's right there. Right there. It's not easy trying to do that in the dark and not trying to also touch your camera lens. Oh, man. Getting too old for this fucking sitting down shit. Soon too, people. Be on the lookout for good old regular paranormal. I mean, thing is, it's all paranormal. It's so hard to split it all up. There will be investigations at cemeteries and any other haunted location I can think of. There is also a quarry like 40-50 miles from here, back in an area I went to high school at. A lot of people were unalived years and years ago because of the quarry flooding. There's actually still equipment in there. The crane that they had is actually still sitting in the center. But besides that, there's another one right there. See, they're being shy right now. Again, it's because of the planes being in the area. But yeah, so like I said, it flooded. Workers were unalive because of the flooding. But there's also been numerous people over the years that have also drowned in that quarry. And actually one of my good friends back in the early 2000s, he was a local, and yeah, he accidentally drowned, caught an underwater current. See, there's another one right there. It's right about at the center. But no, he's actually going upward. You can see that. He's going upward. There he is. It's just right off over that way. But it's like he started coming down. And yeah, he went upward. But yeah, that's definitely a place that's on my list to maybe hopefully go and investigate later in the year, because I think that'd be definitely a good spot to catch activity, just because there's so many lost souls there. Well, we're back to that like big triangle formation of stars being in this area. It's the stars that we're just barely seeing through here. Come on, boys. Or girls. And there's another one. Right there. She's coming from around the same spot. And he's still going down. Actually just popped up. There we go. There it is. You just kind of faintly see it. Oop. Yeah, sorry guys. It's right that way. You can still see it going. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello. Hello. Here we go. Here we go. And I'm telling you though, he's still there. He's going out towards the lake. There's one coming right now, right at the top. Slightly. And you can still see he's still kind of coming down. And there's another one higher up. See if I can pick him up. Pretty sure he's right there. So a second. Oh, that's not the one. There was another one. So yeah, too, I got 3 different web pages open. One to potentially report my sightings to a news network, and the other 2 are another kind of, it just caught right there. Oh, you ain't gonna do anything? He was literally like right in that spot. But yeah, the other 2, it's like, it's not the international UFO database or whatever it's called, but they're similar. It's like more community-like. Like, I'm not too worried about like sharing my evidence with other people like that. It's just the going public and going to the news networks with all this. Oh, look at that shit. Look at that shit. Maybe we just go out a little bit. Yeah, you see that one there. I don't know if that's still one of the same ones or not. Where are we at? Well, it's 3:34 a.m. Is this showtime? Let's give the people what they came to see. Come on. Let's get a bunch of multiples. Yeah, and I'll say this much, guys. I think people like Casper's site and any of the other people that try to debunk this this stuff, I think they're just too chicken. Because they know you can't debunk this. Like, straight up, you ain't debunking me. I'm one of those people, trust me, I debunked myself. Because I'm not going to be a horse's ass and be like, yep, that's what it is, and automatically I'm going to upload that. Like, no. No. 100% legitimate authenticity is what I believe in. Give people the truth. And the truth is, we are not alone on this planet. I mean, now I can sit there and say that a former president said that aliens were real, and then the other guy that's currently sitting there saying that that former president leaked out top secret information. You know what that means? That just really confirms that we're not crazy. We're not full of shit. We've been seeing what we've been seeing. Here's when I was just there. It's like right around in this little, hold on, right there. Right in this little corner spot is where I just saw one. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Give the people what they came for. It's shock and awe. I don't know how much more shock and awe I got left in me. Been doing this for over a year. Go figure, just like that, he was right there. And go figure, I grab my coffee just so I could stay awake for this. With the amount of days of cloud coverage, I've been crashing probably anywhere from like 9 o'clock at night to maybe like midnight, and then getting up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it's been fun since the last time I did this, because I had to do the same thing. Caffeinate. Coffee is your friend. Well, here we are, 38 minutes in. Again, like I said, they kind of started up early. So, and obviously we just got, some decent activity out of them. 3:40 now. Eventually here, should maybe start seeing even more. Maybe even more slightly to the right. Yeah, I know, Kitty. But you can't be in here because the window's open. You ain't committing suicide, Kitty. Go. There we go. And I think that sound in the background is a train. Oh man, look at that. That one just went to... Man, I'm having a bad time with this today. So the one was going that way, but then see there's one there at the bottom. Right there. You see, he's going right down. Straight down. And then an airplane out of nowhere. So yes, what you're catching up this way at the moment. Like I said, an airplane slipped in. But these are those times that you will catch airplane and one of them at the same time. Because they're appearing way higher than what the airplane is. Two, sometimes they'll appear way lower than what the airplane is, so they're avoiding being seen. And I forgot who said it. I don't know if it was Greer. I don't completely trust Greer. Kind of funny. A Steven not trusting a Steven. Especially, I don't trust a Steven with the spelling of PH. Mine is with a V. Sorry, to me, that's Stefan. That's not Steven. How do you get Steven with PH? Come on. Anyways, so, I don't know if it was Greer, if it was a scientist, or if it was from one of the recent things about these UAPs, but apparently they can't be detected by radar. And if that's the case, it makes you wonder how are the military finding, or no, not they're here. Well, actually, wait a minute. I gotta recant a little bit. Might be my fault why the military's in the area. Because literally, you can turn around and look up UAPs, UFOs in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and you're not gonna find any recent videos other than my own. Be it on TikTok or here on YouTube. Like, straight up, I'm the only person that's been filming this. Which is wild, in my opinion. Like, nobody else is seeing this going on. Yeah, speed down that road. But yeah, I think it was about a few months in to doing all of this, because like I said, it started January 19th of 2025. I had reported some stuff to the international UFO database, and not long after that, I started seeing an increase in airplanes in the area, specifically around the time that these things show up. I mean, quite honestly, can't they just stop beating around the bush and come talk to us? I mean, even then, if they've been paying attention to us, monitoring us this entire time. You see them coming through. So anyways, if and when they do make first contact with us, I don't think they're going to want to actually meet with our world leaders. I really don't think they're going to want to. Because if you've been monitoring us, especially for a very long time, they know how our leaders are. If they're going to make contact, they're going to make contact with somebody else that's not in any branch of government. There's a little dot. Where's my finger? Here we go. I was just up by the transformer area there. Now you can see him. He's just under the transformer. Right there. Right there. You can still see him coming along. Right there. Right above my fingertip. Ooh, hello. We got one behind the pole. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Stay lit up. There it is. Hi. I definitely feel that that aura is definitely some form of shield. Because I highly doubt that it's actually like thruster, booster. Look at you. Shit. Damn it. Right before I said, look at you, there was one right there. And it just poof. And it was going upward. Ah, wait. That ain't it. There's another one up there. And see, like this too, as you can see over time, we're starting to get more to the right. Oh, and obviously you can see the bright star there. I was seeing it through that area right there. So I was like, hold up, is that one of the UAPs or not? And it's like, just give it time and eventually you'll see if it's one of them or if it's, just a set of stars and, planets. Yeah, these things have definitely been doing a great job keeping me on my toes, so. This isn't our best day, but, excuse me. But again, this is just turning around, proving this is still continuing. I mean, a sliver of me thought, way back in the beginning that this was going to just be a one-time thing. And then it's like, okay, it's not just a one-time thing. All right, it's only going to probably happen a few times, Well, here we are, over a year later. I'm always glad I can give you guys another video in the month of February, because it sucks that I was only able to do it one time, and that was way at the beginning of the month. Now here we are at the end of the month. I just hope the forecast doesn't change so that I can give you guys another video on the 1st. See, when you go a day of no clouds to a day of clouds back to a day of no clouds, they're usually pretty active. You know, they're not completely out of their groove. But once we get into that more consistent days of clear skies, the more you see. At least so far, like I haven't seen anything way off toward to the right. There's another one right there. That's like right in the area where I think they're coming down from. It's literally right in this area, because I'll see them just a tad, and then eventually we get them in view of the camera. And no, to the top left is a star. That's actually part of that, like I said, set of stars that's forming like a big pyramid. Actually, since not appearing down low, so like I said, this is around the area that they've been popping up from. I definitely feel like them planes have messed with this. 355. See how, or damn it, sorry. I gotta zoom out so far. Yeah. Straight from my window. Oh, hey, there's one. There's one. Here's one. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Stay lit. Stay lit. Maximum zoom. Oh, damn. Look at that maximum zoom, and I catch two of them at the same time. Huh? Nice. Quickly get back out. Here we go. See, and then there's that other one. But it's just like that, like, you get nothing for just a little bit, and then like, bam, bam, bam. It just sucks that I have that telephone pole in the way. Even too with the warmer weather, I got a 10-foot stump in my yard. I'm planning on clearing it out and trying to make some kind of a little observation post tower deal, because it's about the same height as me sitting on the floor of my room. But I definitely feel like I get some good shots from that spot too, because I'd be further up. But I'm telling you though, the one spot that I found, definitely going to be a good spot. It's just, again, if they're aware of me being there, they might not really do their thing. I've proven that by going about 100 yards away from the tower that they like to go to. Well, when they're further over, we get less tower action, which really sucks, because I love it when they go to the tower. That's not what I'm trying to show you, folks. Is that it? No, a little higher, a little higher. There it is. There it is. Just trying to keep up with it. It's in the center of the screen right now. It's like the way that bad boy was looking, though. It's like, ooh, I wanted to catch that. And two, if you're new here, sometimes we just get a little bit of a slow time frame. Again, it can definitely pick up. I mean, yeah, I've been going for 58 minutes, but sometimes it takes about an hour until you really start seeing the good stuff. But then there's other times, like, you start getting real good stuff right off the bat. Again, you know, if you're new here, be sure to go through the rest of my videos. I will warn you, if you go back towards the beginning, it took me several months to figure out to turn my phone sideways to get it to fit the entire screen. You know, it's just all learning process. Yeah, they ain't done. I know that much. They're not done yet. It's just, like I said, having airplanes about definitely messes up the frequency of them coming down. Ooh, hello, hello. He's cruising out there. Ooh. Hello. Come on, stay nice. Yeah, there we go. Just adjusting. Kind of stinks because he's like pretty much in line with that power line. Like I said, telephone pole sucks. Because if that thing wasn't there, we totally would have just caught that thing. Just poof. Still no tower action. Haven't noticed any coming from the south. But that can also still take a while until we do. Because it was like close to like that hour 15, hour 20 time frame. Because when that triangular formation popped up, it was probably about 4:45 in the morning, and we got 40 minutes until then. I just caught another little flash out there. Oh, wait a minute. Try not to move it too much. It was just a brief flash, and then it moved and then it was another brief little flash. But it was straight up right in that area. I think I see another one. Because it was like coming down this way. Obviously I didn't get the phone to pick it up there, so we'll zoom out and see if it happens to light up for us. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on. Hold on. There they are. There they are. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We'll stay right there. Damn. Like when I adjusted, you could just barely see him. And just go figure, I turn around and try to get a better angle. There's one right there. But yeah, I caught two of them way higher up. Ooh, wait a minute. No, I was just seeing shit. Thought I saw like a little streak. I was wrong. blind all the way. Is there another one trailing? Here we go. Here we go. There's two of them. Oh, go figure. Right when I get the thing almost like adjusted, and then it does that. Just watch very carefully. 'Cause there's 1, 2. Thought I seen like 4 of them in total. You can just barely see them. See, I'm gonna keep it right there. See, there, right at the top. Is there more of that going on up there? And there's another 2 up there. Hold on, guys. No, your star. Just a little bit, maybe. There's that one there. It's still lit up. The thing is, like, I've already seen like 5 of them way higher up, and they're going a few different directions, but still semi the same direction, east. La 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 la. Now I'm watching one going northwest. There he is. Right there. And my stomach won't shut up. sucks, man. I don't know what position to leave this in. So I need to take a little breather, stretch my legs. I am definitely seeing quite a bit from the top right. See, if you look to the top right, sort of, you can see it coming in diagonally. There's that one there towards the middle. And nothing dead above. There's another airplane. Right there. But I still see him cruising way above it. That sucks. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should keep it right there. I think we had to have caught our last ones from the left. Where are those two at again? star again. There was one. Yep, you could just see it. There was one that just went right in between the planet and the star. There was another one not too far from it off to the side. See, now we're getting into not be a star. P or not though. Let me see how far can I go back. Still see that. I don't think those are Starlink. There they are though, there's two of them. You just gotta kind of keep your eyes peeled, but for some reason, getting a lot of them in that area. There's actually 1, 2, 3. There's a fourth one coming from the top right, sort of. Oh, excuse me. A little bit. Yeah, I definitely feel those planes have really messed this up for us, guys. Now I'm even seeing another one going off to the north, or sorry, south. And it's not easy looking out your window up and to the right. There's another one dropping right there. It's towards the bottom left. Alright, I'm gonna actually stay in this position just for a little bit. Like I said, I need to stretch my legs and stuff, and 2, gives me a opportunity to actually look more around. But I'm still seeing stuff up above, like yeah. Sucks going multiple days of cloud coverage, then have, day like this, clear skies, then it's going to go right back to clouds again, and then hopefully following day we will have clear skies again. But yeah, just son of a bitch, because them planes, I really feel, did mess this up. Oh. I wonder if they're out of nowhere. There it is. It's moving to the left. I accidentally went full zoom. Yeah, he just sprung up out of nowhere. Let's get this back into a spot. There we go. Yeah, I'm still seeing them coming down. There's another one right now. It's right up around here, and it's heading straight towards that. It's just, again, because them planes being around, they're not getting bright for us. And there's another one even higher up. If they get bright enough, I mean, you'll see them, because clearly you can see that planet right there. So just give me a few minutes. Like I said, I need to stretch my legs and everything. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. You know, they could pop up from anywhere. I'm just kind of curious to see if we get anything like we did from the previous night. If I end up seeing that while I'm out there, I'm going to dart back in here, just so I can turn around and make sure I get a nice close-up shot. Yeah. Shocked though that we haven't seen any of them going to the tower. An hour and a half in. It's 4:30. If it happens, it'll be about 15 minutes from now. So just keep your eyes peeled. And actually, I'm just gonna do that. And we got a little bit more of that area to the right. Alright. I shall return. Yeah. That's a good camera position. Well, I don't know how much more we're gonna get. 444. Thing is, like, I seen them up there, but it's like by the time they were getting over by that planet, they just aren't bright enough for me to even pick them up. Yeah, kitty, you'll be in here soon. Oh yeah. I don't know if I want to end it right now or wait just a little bit longer. So we've already past that point from the previous video of when those 3 came down, but it definitely seems like we got quite a bit going on up top though. Just ain't easy for me to see it on the screen because I gotta tilt my phone all the way up. Hey, just he's not bright enough. There's the stars. That's that other star up top. And he's almost up to the star. There it is. Hold on. Just hold on. No. I thought that would have worked. Like we just kind of caught a glimpse of it by those 2 stars. Probably should have also looked up what time sunup is today. Yep, that's the bottom of my window. Drop just a little bit more. No, that's not gonna help. I'd love for us to at least see one more before I end it. That one's pretty far over. Yes, I know, Kitty. No, it's not erratically moving. That's me moving. You can still see it's moving along. And then I lost that. I can't see it. Then whoa. Swore I just caught a flash over on my left. Where are you? One, two, but I know I saw a third. That's probably number 4 then. See, like I said, this is just like the closer we get to sunrise, we start getting these randoms. It's like that one just came out of nowhere from northwest. Wait, there it is. Top right. He's still going down. Still kind of see it about middle of the screen. Whoa. I hope I caught that. There's some kind of flashing, like right in between. And there's another one coming towards us. So yeah, I just seen the flash again, but it was actually a lot lower. Wait for that to move. God, my stomach needs to stop. He's just cruising. He is cruising. It's like so hard to keep up with one and then also trying to keep my eyes open for other ones. Yeah, he's still going. There was one just by that. Ooh. There we go. There's another one. Right there. And he's got a buddy trailing behind him. So I'm not even gonna move it. And there's the other one. You're just not getting bright enough, Captain. I just don't have the power to the reactor. Oh God, it'll be so much better when I can do this outside. Just need to eventually. I have to resort to outside because by the time the weather is warm, I'm probably not going to be able to see them from my window. Let's focus on one area, but I've just seen something over here. That little dark bit that you just saw was my finger in the way. I swore I saw a flash. It's like you catch a random flash here and there. Well, I am going to go ahead and call it because we're about ready at 2-hour marker and it's 5:01 at this point. We're not gonna really catch much. We're gonna be lucky if we see one here and there now. But of course, it's like they're trying to rush towards daylight. Yeah, I'm at it. Well, thank you guys for taking the time and watching my video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and also be sure to check out the February 7th video and many more, but that one on the 7th definitely is my favorite, especially that part at the like hour and a half portion. So all right, well, again, thank you for watching. This is Supernatural Folklore Investigations signing off. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Supernatural Folklore Investigations.